Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Kiram. I'm the social media manager at Clear Imaging. This is clearimaging.com. And I've been doing internet marketing since 2003. And in that time, I've collected a lot of inside knowledge about the web. And because you're a valued customer, I want to give you this knowledge and give you this social media health check so you can better grow your business. The goal is to find out where you're missing out on for social and then give you a recommendation so you can get the word out and promote your business. Now, if you're not sure if you should be active on social, let me tell you some stats. 90% of millennials, 77% of Gen X, and 48% of baby boomers are on social media actively. So as you can see, you can't ignore it if you need to get involved. Otherwise, you're going to be reducing your sales and letting your competitors take all the attention, and we don't want that. Let's start right in. Here's your website. I see we have a few accounts here. Beautiful design, by the way, very fresh. Let's go over here to your Facebook. And I see we have 500 followers about. So the thing with this is Facebook is only going to show your posts to 5% of your followers at the most. That means only 50 people will see a post every time you post it at the most. Now, that's not how you're going to make big impact, big sales, and dominate with only that many people seeing your posts. So the way around that is to get more followers. So the way you do that is you go into Facebook and you start a like campaign. It's a promoted activity, meaning you have to pay for it. And you set a budget, $100 a month or $2 or whatever you would like, and Facebook basically promotes your page and says, hey, click here to like this page. When people click to like it, they become a follower. That is it, plain and simple. Then you grow your base and you can reach more people. Now, another point, so yes, you should do that. Another point I want to look at is your frequency of posting. It's been a little while. It's been about 6 months, and we only got one like there. This one did really good. This makes me wonder if this was a promoted post, like you boosted it, because you have that much engagement. This is really superb, that amount of likes that you got, so I wonder about that. Same with this guy right here. Perhaps that was a boosted post. So I think you know about boosted posts because a lot of these have 100 likes, right? And then some of them have 1. So I'm very curious. Let me know about that. Long story short, if you don't boost your posts, this is the type of engagement you can expect to get, because only 50 people are going to see the post. And if you're only posting every few months, your audience has gone cold. Okay, you're following, they were hot and now they're cold. And when you're doing your organic posts, people aren't going to engage. They're not going to like, comment, and share because you haven't been consistently posting. They've gone cold. So you really need to get into it every 2 weeks, posting your content minimally, and more than that would be better every 2 weeks. And that way you can keep the audience engaged. So that's another important factor. Now, another thing is if you do want to reach more people, you do need to boost the post. So you can go into Facebook, set a budget, $100 a month, $200 a month, pick a service area, pick the gender, pick the age, and then you promote that post, and then it's going to go and reach way more people than it would have if you had just done it like this. And I'm pretty sure you know about that because I suspect these are boosted posts right here. So boosted posts, great strategy. Getting the like campaign going so you get more followers, good strategy. Also, your content, I want to show you some content ideas. You should really get into video. This is an example of a landscape, hardscape company. And this video, the crew is just doing some work, right? They're just laying down some cinder blocks. They're putting together a little wall there. And it's nothing fancy. You don't need a special camera. You don't need special lighting. You don't need a mic. You don't need a script. You just get out that smartphone and you just document what the guys are doing on the job today. Post it to social. That's all it is. It's very simple. So do that same strategy on your Facebook, and that would be some great content because you need to create great content if you want to get the engagement. And it's the same thing for over here on Twitter. I can see basically this profile was created, but it hasn't really been worked, right? It's just kind of sitting here. For Twitter, the strategy would be it's microblogging. So you want to put little pieces of content, little pieces of text, tips, pro tips, insights, anything useful for your consumer, pieces of information that can be useful for them. You can also throw some video on here as well. That's totally fine. And that would be what you should post on Twitter. For Pinterest, I see it's also the same situation where you've got a profile created, but it's not really being worked. You should make one Pinterest board for every category of service you provide. So I'm talking one Pinterest board for each of these, and then every time you do a job, go ahead into Pinterest and upload a before and an after photo. Think of Pinterest as your photo gallery for your business. Think of Twitter as microblogging, okay? Putting little pieces of information like tips, pieces of text, links to articles, info. For Facebook and Instagram, think of it a little more visual, okay? Photos and video, what is going on the job site today. And that would be a really good strategy for you. Let's go over here to your website. Now, those are your social accounts that I found. So you might be wondering, okay, well, what are the benefits of getting active on social? So point one, the more likes, shares, follows, and comments you get on social, Google's actually going to take note of that. It's a social signal, and they're going to move you up so you'll get more visits. You'll get more visits to your website because you're going to get promoted in the search results. Point two, contractors are notorious for not being social media savvy, which means for you, the field is ripe for the taking. You can swoop in and dominate. And point number three, your customers are on these platforms. You need to make your company visible and promote it where your customers are. And this is where they are. So you've got to get in front of them. Now, I know you might be thinking, when I post, I don't get sales. Facebook doesn't work. I hear you. I went through that for years. And this is what I learned in the end. What I learned is you have to post continuously. It has to be consistent, week in, week out. You keep the momentum going. You don't let your audience get cold. And you keep your ear on the ground on the type of content that is giving you the most success. And you do more of that content. You have to kind of watch things and see, okay, what's working? Let's do more of that. What's not working? Let's stop doing that. So it does require energy. It does require time. If you can't be bothered, of course, Clear Imaging can help you out. We have a service where we'll run it for you so you can work on the business and not in the business. Come on down and check out our case studies and get a sense of what we're doing. And we'd love to help you with that. So just to wrap it up here, let me know if you have any questions about the socials. You should also get on Instagram. If I was you, I would get on Instagram as well for sure. If you have any questions about Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, don't be shy. I'd love to answer them. I'd love to give you more strategies, so just reach out and let me know. So just come on down the contact page and fill out a form. Otherwise, you can call our delightful sales rep, Sarah, at 212-470-3208. All right, so until then, thank you very much and take care.